Hey everyone, Cash Creatures here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be going over my buys to round out the month of June, essentially going into Q3. So the intention behind this is I'm trying to pile up on some good sealed product and some undervalued or what I think are undervalued slabs and singles going into Q3 and Q4 and even the 30th anniversary of Pokemon, which is next year. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing I bought was a Suicune V PSA 10 and a Gardevoir EX PSA 10. And I actually got both of these for $215. So if we take a look at the Suicune V, this is a beautiful card, first of all. I really do believe in this card long term. And as of recently, it looks like it's trading for about $110. Last sales on eBay, about $105 to $110. There are some outliers on the higher end as well. And then the Gardevoir EX, another amazing card, amazing artwork, really tells a story with the card, which I love. And it's selling for about $130 to $135 as of recently. So getting both for about $215 seems pretty good to me. Next, we got an Astral Radiance booster box. And now this is one of the ones I really needed for the Sword and Shield era. So I just figured I'd get it now before, it goes to the moon and whatnot. Astral Radiance booster box is selling now for about 360 to 370 bucks, it looks like. And that's the great thing about making these private deals, local deals, is you can get great discounts such as this, $320 on a $370 booster box. So I was pretty happy with that one. Next we have the Pikachu EX from Surging Sparks in a PSA 10. Now this card, kind of one of my more risky buys, but as of recently, sales still kind of all over the place, but it looks like it's averaging out to about $775. We even have a sale here on the really higher end, about $910. And again, I got this, local deal through Facebook Marketplace. I actually paid $630 in cash for this one. And the same guy actually had this Arceus V-Star PSA 10 as well. I wasn't intending to buy this, but then I saw it, and then, I just really felt like I had to get it. This Arceus V-Star is selling for about $200 right now. If we take a look at the PSA 10, looks like about $200. We can see the last sales on eBay as well. There is one again on the higher end, $260, but it looks like at least about $180. $180 is about the floor for this one. So again, pretty happy. I just paid the $180 in cash, called it a day. Next, we have the Zapdos base set holo. So this is just something for the personal collection for my binder. This is actually one of the final holos I needed for base set, and very iconic set. I just really wanted to complete the holos. So after this one, I don't really need any more base set holos. So really happy about that one. Next is an interesting one. We have a Paldea Evolved booster box case, which I actually snagged for $21.20, so $2,120. And the thing about this one is, I think the guy is just trying to scam me. So I'm probably gonna get this one refunded. I still gotta see how it goes. Maybe he's not trying to scam me, but maybe he just realized that he could sell it for more elsewhere and he's just not responding to me. So another great thing about, buying online is that there's platforms nowadays that actually do have buyer protection. For example, PayPal goods and services. If you make a big purchase like this, you do want to be protected, as a buyer and as a seller for that matter. If the seller doesn't fulfill on their end of the bargain, you can get your money back, which is what I'm trying to do right now. Fairly positive that I'll get my money back. But yeah, I thought it was a great deal. It looks like now Paldea Evolved booster box cases are like $2,500 on the low end. We see one up here for about $28.95 plus tax. So yeah, I thought I was getting a really good deal. I think the guy who was supposedly trying to sell it to me figured that out as well. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on this one. Next, we have a Prismatic Evolutions ETB. So these are selling for about let's take a look, $100 to $110. Again, I did manage to find it on Facebook Marketplace, picked it up for $85 in cash. It did have a tiny dent in one of the corners, but I noticed that a lot of them actually do, so I'm not too worried about that. Next, we have a few things actually. So I actually bought 3 booster bundles and a sealed Greninja Star promo. Yes, I went ahead and did it. I'll kind of explain what's going on here. So I bought one of these 151 booster bundles, one Temporal Forces booster bundle, and one Stellar Crown booster bundle, as well as this Greninja Gold Star promo that's been going up like crazy recently. And I did get the sealed version, so pretty happy about that. So kind of my reasoning behind this is we see this 151 booster bundle selling for about 70 to 75 bucks, it looks like. There are no booster boxes of this set, guys, right? I think we all know that. So I think the booster bundle might end up being like the top tier collectible from this set. You know, obviously there's so many other products. There's the UPC, the ETB, Pokemon Center ETB, so on and so forth. But I like this booster bundle. It looks really nice and really nice compact collectible. So, and then next we have a Temporal Forces booster bundle. These look like they're selling for about 42 bucks. We got one at 33 on the lower end. Maybe there's some shipping onto that. And then the Stellar Crown booster bundle looks like it's consistently selling for about 48 to 50 bucks. So just those three booster bundles alone, going by TCG player market value, are about 160 bucks. And then we have the Greninja Gold Star promo as well, which is I'd value it at about 30 bucks sealed. We'll see how it holds up. I know it just went crazy recently. We'll see how it holds up, but as of right now, it looks like it's selling for about 30 to 35 bucks. So about $190 in market value. I got it for about 150 flat. I thought it was a pretty good deal. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm just looking to hold these at the moment. Next, we have a Celebrations ETB. So I got this after tax and shipping right under $180, and this was off TCG Player. These boxes right now are actually going kind of crazy. This box actually contains that Greninja Gold Star promo, which has, you know, been going absolutely crazy, especially in a PSA 10. If you look at TCG Player, the graph says it's about $187, but there's actually not a lot of supply around this price range. A lot of the boxes recently are selling for $200, if not more. And if we take a look at the lowest listed on TCG Player, we got one box under 200, guys. And then after that, it goes up to over 200 after shipping. And then, you know, you add tax onto this, and there's not even a lot of supply out there, like at these prices. So we'll see what happens. I was really happy that I was able to, I actually bought off TCG Player. I was able to find like a pretty low list. So, you know, without much hesitation, I kind of just sniped it, and let's see what it does. I'm really excited about this one. I'm planning to just, you know, hold on to it for a while. And then finally, we have the Fusion Strike Sleeve Booster Pack. So this was actually a Pokemon Center drop, and I do not get many of these guys, but I was really happy that I was able to pick up 6 of these booster packs. Obviously, Fusion Strike is a really coveted set at this point. Probably not going to reprint it. I think this was just a restock. Maybe they had some extra sleeve packs in their warehouse or something. But yeah, really happy I was able to get this. These sleeve packs looks like they're selling for about 15 to 16 bucks on TCG Player. And like, I kid you not, the price on the Pokemon Center website was $4. So yes, I waited in the queue. And then as soon as I got in, I, you know, grabbed as many as I could. Yeah, these I'm not looking to open. Maybe I will down the line, but mostly I'll probably just hold them and cash them. So yeah, that's all I got for this video, guys. Thank you and stay tuned.